Hello everyone, the Army of Otters here and welcome back to Unexplored Skyrim. We are finally making our way into Falkreath, and I just have to say Falkreath is so freaking beautiful. I love the luscious green colors that are always surrounding you. It's a little bit distinct from some of Skyrim's other holds that are just so white and snowy, and I mean, it is Skyrim, it is the north, it is cold, but Falkreath is awesome. So today we're going to be checking out Falkreath Tower, alongside the Roadside Ruins. So, let's dive into it. Here you can see the location of Roadside Ruins and Falkreath Watchtower, both of which are just north of Falkreath itself. Both are just right on the road, and they're right in between Falkreath and Lake Illinolta. Now, Falkreath Watchtower doesn't really have a defined entrance or path up to it, but we can just kind of climb up on the rocks, as you saw there. And as you approach, you'll notice that this place is in really bad disrepair. The tower is leaning over, there's a skull on the frickin' entrance of it, so we immediately know that, well, Falkreath probably is not using this place anymore. And as we make our way up to the top, we can find a necromancer who's trying to revive a dead Khajiit. Now, we can go ahead and kill the necromancer, so her minion will also die, and her minion got up, but then disintegrated into ash. So a pretty easy fight because she was just by herself. Then we can find a book to increase our conjuration, along with a book of Daedric, which I just thought was an interesting find. Up top, we can find various dead bodies and other, disturbing things. I mean, it was a necromancer, so, not that surprising. And also at the top, though, on a more positive note, you can get some absolutely stunning views of the surrounding area, including Falkreath and Lake Illinolta. Now, if we make our way just down the hill a bit towards the south, we can find the Roadside Ruins. Obviously, these are along the roadside, and they are just these old Nordic ruins. But as you approach, you will find two dead bandits, so right away we kind of know something might be wrong. We have some dead bandits, so obviously something killed them. And then we can find a Spriggan that will spawn inside. And again, a pretty easy kill though, since it's just by itself. But obviously the Spriggan's probably responsible for killing those two bandits. But hey, less work for us. We only have to kill one thing versus two things. Then in the middle of the ruins, we can find a tree, a lot of greenery, and in the very back there is a chest which will have obviously random loot. So I took the loot that I wanted, and also next to it is a skill book that will increase our enchantment skill, which is pretty darn good. But besides that, not a whole lot at these two locations, just kind of small fast travel points that are next to Falkreath. Now I did want to point out that outside of these ruins, we do have these stone pillars. I just thought they were kind of interesting. And there we have it, Falkreath Tower and Roadside Ruins. Now, right now we are at the top of Falkreath Tower, and then you can see the ruins below us, and eventually you can see Lake Illinolta. This is just such a beautiful area. You have the huge towering mountains over Falkreath, and this is actually one of my favorite areas in all of Skyrim, just from what I remember when I played the game long ago. So naturally, I kind of gravitated towards this area, wanting to explore it and wanting to see what it has to offer. Alright guys, if you have any recommendations for future videos of Unexplored Skyrim, please post them in the comments section below. Thank you guys so much for watching, and as always, until next time.